Wichita State is good. Live.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems. We gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field.
Oh damn, that hoe just.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems. We gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from.
What is going down, all the sports fans out there? It's your boy, Marley Betts. Of course, I'm here with the coach. Got a special guest today for the college show. Everybody know that tune into the show. He be on the NBA show with me every day. My brother from Raw Word Sportcast, LJ from Houston. What's going down, LJ?
What's going on, man? Glad to be here, fellas. Appreciate you letting me come on.
For sure. What's up, coach? How you living right now, dog? Coach getting the edge up. So,
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. But I know you can't do too much, too much talking and moving.
It's
Oh, now you freezing.
my end. I ain't ready to get this money.
Yes, sir. So, we already got some comments. Let's jump into them. That boy Javorius Chester, he one of the frequent. He been tuning in. At least I know for the past couple of days. I've been seeing him in the chat. What's going on, my brother? Appreciate you checking us out. Let's get into the little recap real quick. So overall for the week, myself, I am 3-4. Yesterday I went 2-2. I started out 1-2. So yesterday we didn't have a bad day. We went 500. I gave out Baylor, which that was the win. Right. Went 500. SC, I mean not SC, but Arkansas plus 5.5 was the other win, and then we lost on Michigan. And for some strange reason, I switched my Purdue pick to Wisconsin plus 2 after I gave all the reasons of why we should be on Purdue, and everybody else took Purdue, including Coach. So good coach, good call by the coach, by the way. Coach is at 6-5 for the week. He above one game above 500. Yesterday, Coach had like 7 plays yesterday. So he had West Virginia first half and full game. West Virginia first half and Baylor -4. Both of those hit, if I'm not mistaken. Arkansas -5.5. That hit. He had Arkansas first half -3.5. He had Michigan -6.5. Xavier money line, and Coach ended the night with Purdue money line, which brought him to 6-5 for the week. I'm at 3-4. Coach is in the barbershop, so y'all might have to bear with us with him coming in and out. But you know what I'm saying? We got it. He'll be back in and out, zooming in and out. So I'm gonna take over for the meantime. I got you, Coach. So I just went over everybody, our record from yesterday, and I went over our record for the week, and I went over our picks from yesterday. My bad.
Okay. Yeah, man. If you jumped on that, if you jumped on that, what was that play I said first half?
West Virginia first half,
No, that
and
was
you
a bad
had
beat. That
Arkansas
was a
first half.
bad beat. Let me just speak
I
on
thought
that
West
real
Virginia
quick.
pulled that out.
No, bro. So it was 32-31, right? And West Virginia had the ball to inbounds. 1.5 seconds left, something like that. This fool inbounds in the pass. This fool travels because he's supposed to stay still. So they get the ball back to Baylor. The nigga hit a 3, boom, spread cover.
Wow.
Is what it is.
Wow. Say that boy travel with 1.5 seconds.
The spread was covered. Then they jumped. He hit a 3, boom. But that was
That's
a crazy
crazy.
game altogether. It was
That's
some
crazy. Hey,
questionable
Papa.
officiating.
Come here,
But
Papa.
Baylor came through. They snuck out with the victory, so we was able to get that cash.
Go get the tablet.
Just so y'all know, I went 4-0 on my college
Yeah.
plays yesterday.
Give out your plays from yesterday. Go ahead.
Yesterday, I hit the Baylor -4. I hit the Arkansas -5. I hit the Purdue -2, and I took Northern Kentucky +1.5, and they won the game.
So you went undefeated yesterday in college,
Yes,
man.
sir. And I hit the parlay. I did all of them individually, and then I hit the parlay.
That boy. Hey, coach. I like that, coach. Quick with the draw, man. I see you. I see you, coach. I see you. Quick on the draw with the record right there, real quick, like. I like that. I like that. So let's jump into today's action, guys. The first game that we have on the slate right now is UConn at Seton Hall. Give me a second, real quick, to pull up these actual factuals. I'm using a different tablet than I was earlier because this one's better. So I didn't have it all pulled up. Give me 2 seconds. We gonna bust down these actual factuals real quick. This is one of Coach's games. I personally do not have a play on this game.
Me either.
I'm staying away from this shit. This is some stay away shit for me. But let's jump into it. We have we got UConn. They're on the road to take on Seton Hall Pirates. The spread is at -1.5. The total is currently sitting at 136.5. Bust down some of these injury reports. UConn, Jay Carlson is questionable, and Gary's been out for the season. Seton Hall, Aiken is questionable. Get into some of these actual factuals real quick. UConn, currently 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games. They're also 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games. 12-6 in their last 18 games against Seton Hall. 6-2 ATS in their last 8 games on the road. 6-1 straight up in their last 7 games when playing on the road against Seton Hall. I'm gonna say that one more time. Connecticut, UConn, 6-1 straight up in their last 7 games when playing on the road against Seton Hall. They're 12-4 ATS in their last 16 games in the season. 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games as an opponent against an opponent in the Big East, and the total has gone over in 10 of UConn's last 12 games. Seton Hall's actual factuals. They are 1-4 ATS in their last 5 games. The total has gone under in 4 of Seton Hall's last 6 games. They're 4-2 straight up in the last 6 games, but 0-5 ATS in their last 5 home games. Say that one more time. 0-5 ATS in their last 5 home games. 1-6 straight up in their last 7 games when playing against Connecticut. 2-6 ATS in their last 8 games in the season, and 1-4 straight up in their last 5 games when playing as the underdog. UConn Huskies -1.5 on the road at Seton Hall. Coach, what you got for us?
I'm gonna try to keep it real quick. If you can hear me, because they in here, they talking. You know how the barbershop is.
I got you. Somebody a hoe in that barbershop though.
Yeah, hey.
I just
keep
heard
it
the
real
voice.
quick, man. I like UConn in this game. Give me that 1.5. With Book Night back, that squad, they performing right. Seton Hall, they've been inconsistent all year long. They've been, they just real inconsistent. They losing to some of the teams that they need to be winning, but they beat some of the teams that they have no business beating. So, but with Book Night being back, I do like this UConn team. I like them with the points, but you know me, 3.5 or lower. Let's take this UConn money line. Official pick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. LJ, you got anything?
I don't have no play on this game, but if I had to lean, I would lean UConn for the simple fact, who is that? Seton Hall's on a 2-game losing streak, and like Coach say, they too inconsistent. I'm looking at their schedule. They win, lose, win, lose. So Seton Hall just too inconsistent for me. That's why I stayed away from this game. I'm going with the other Big East game that we're gonna talk about later. But yeah, as far as this game, I pass.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree. If I had a lean, I would lean UConn money line. Because I don't like if they lose, they only win by 1 point. I'd be pissed if I was on the other side of that. So I go money line. But I personally do not have a play on this game. I do agree with Coach. I like how UConn's been playing as of late. But I don't know when the right time to jump on that bandwagon. And I don't want to get caught
Hey,
slipping. So this game is a pass for me. Go ahead, Coach.
real quick, Seton Hall ain't been the same since Atkins got hurt. They've been relying on Mambu a whole lot, which he even last year, when they had Powell, he's not Mambu's not the star of the team. He needs some help, but they haven't been the
Right.
same since Atkins been hurt. So I just want to throw that back out there too.
I mean, and going over the actual factuals, I almost convinced myself to jump on UConn. Um, with just the numbers against Satan Hall. I mean, yeah, against Satan Hall. But I think a lot of those numbers are based off former teams and not based off what's currently going on. But like you said, I agree with you that UConn has been playing a whole lot better, and Satan Hall has been struggling without Aiken. He's questionable, so I think it'll be a tight game. But I do think UConn will come out on top. But not a play for me. Pass, slight lean again with UConn. See how the night goes. I think that's an earlier game, so I'm probably gonna miss that. I won't even have time to catch on. 6:30. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that game. It's enough action out there for me. So, with that said, let's keep it moving, man. We got the Wichita State. What are the Wichita State? What are they? Their nickname? Anybody know? No.
Nope.
Shockers? Are they the Shockers? Anyway, got Wichita State. Excuse me. Going on the
Yeah, they the
road.
Shockers.
Shockers, right?
They the Shockers.
Sorry. Wichita State Shockers on the road, -5 to take on. That line has gone up a half a point to take on Tulane, the Green Wave. That total is at 135.5. Injury report: Wichita State, no injuries. Tulane, no injuries reported. Full healthy squads. Bust down some of these actual factuals for you guys. Got a commenter in the chat. Wichita State currently 1-5 ATS in their last 6 games. The total has gone under in 5 of Wichita State's last 7 games. They're 5-0 straight up in their last 5 games. But they're 1-5 ATS in their last 6. So they're winning, but they're not covering. Wichita State is 5-0 straight up in their last 5 games against Tulane. 7-1 straight up in their last 8 games on the season. 5-0 straight up in their last 5 games against an opponent in the American Athletic Conference. 8-1 ATS in their last 9 games played in March. First week of March, so they got to be last year. Wichita State is 2-6 ATS in their last 8 games when played on a Wednesday. Tulane, total has gone under in 5 of Tulane's last 7 games. They are 1-4 straight up in their last 5 games. The total has gone over in 4 of Tulane's last 5 games against Wichita State. They're 1-4 straight up in their last 5 games at home. 3-9 straight up in their last 12 games this season. 6-0 ATS in their last 6 games in March. Wherever that say, still early in March. 5-1 ATS in their last 6 games when played on the Wednesday, and the total has gone under in 5 of Tulane's last 7 games when playing as an underdog. Wichita State Shockers -5 at Tulane. Coach, what you got for me?
Mic check, mic check. All right, real quick. Wichita State, the reason why this line is low like that, because Wichita State, them boys, they have been off for a couple of days with COVID. Tulane's a scrappy team, man. They one of those scrappy teams that Hova was talking about yesterday. They're
Yeah.
pretty good in the first half, very competitive first half, but they don't, their legs get shot in the second half, and that's when teams start to pull away. We got it at 4.5. I like that 5. I mean, I got it at 5. A good play will be Tulane first half, because Wichita, they coming off that COVID. But for the full game, I definitely would go with Wichita to take out, blow the doors on them boys in the second half. So official play, take that Wichita State with that 5.
All right, Wichita State -5 for the coach. LJ, you got anything on this game?
Nope, I don't have nothing on this game. But looking at all the numbers, Tulane gives up more points than they score. They give up 65, only score 63.
Point
Wichita State is
differential.
averaging 73 points a game, only giving up 68. Tulane has lost. They went 2-6 in the month of February. They lost 3 in a row. So I'm with Coach. Wichita State might start off slow because they've been off, but second half they should take care of business. I don't see Tulane even being close, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna stay away because my money's all tied up in a lot of things today. So, but like I said, if I had to play Wichita State, no doubt about it.
Okay. I actually do not have a play on this game either. This is one of the coach's plays. I like this Wichita State team. They have been off for a while, and I know this Tulane team is not very good, but I agree with Mikey. This is one of those scrappy teams. I think Tulane actually beat U of H a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. Was that Tulane, or am I getting confused with Tulsa? Might be getting confused with Tulsa. But yeah, this is a game that I have no interest in playing. I'm gonna stay away. I don't know how good Wichita State is gonna come out after being off for so long. And so that kind of scares me. And like you said, Tulane is a scrappy team. So it's too much other action out there for me. I'm gonna stay away. It's the pass for me. But y'all ride with the coach, man. Wichita State -5. Good luck to you bettors out there. I'm laying off of that one.
They've been off since February 18th.
Yeah, it's like almost a month. So
yeah.
But a lot of teams came out and still won after COVID break. So it's not. I just don't. But I don't like the unknown.
Man,
I don't like the unknown.
Man, look here. The team from this morning. Who was St. Joseph?
St. Joe's.
Ever since they were terrible. Yeah, they
Yep.
was like 1-12 or whatever. Once they hit
just
that
won 2
COVID
straight.
pause and came back, shit, they've been on a 4-game. But 4. They just won
4?
tonight. They advanced to the
Okay.
second round. They on a 4-game win streak.
Yeah, they've been balling since they came back. Crazy.
hopefully.
Crazy how that shit works, but hey, good luck, man. Good luck, my brother. That's all I can say. I want you to win, especially when it's not like I got anything riding on it. So with that said, shall we keep it going right here? The next game we have on the docket on today's proceedings, we have North Carolina State. They're going on the road, the Wolfpack, to take on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. That line is at Notre Dame -2.5. The total is at 144. Injuries, North Carolina State. Daniels out for the season. Allen out for the season, and Dawuana is questionable. Notre Dame. Carl Moody is out he's been out indefinitely, so I think he's been out. Trends, these actual factuals, let's break them down. North Carolina State, 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games. The total has gone over in 11 of North Carolina State's last 11 games on the road. North Carolina State, 5-2 straight up in their last 7 games this season. 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games against an Atlantic opponent. The total, 9-3-1 in their last 13 games when played on a Wednesday, and the total has gone under in North Carolina State's 8 of their last 11 games. Notre Dame, 2-4 straight up in their last 6 games. They're 3-6 straight up in their last 9 games in March, 0-5 ATS in their last 5 games when played on a Wednesday. The total has gone under in 4 of Notre Dame's last 5 games. The total has gone under in 7 of Notre Dame's last 10 games against an opponent in the Atlantic Coast Conference. They're 0-5 ATS in their last 5 games when playing on a Wednesday at home, and they are 7-1 straight up in their last 8 games when playing as a favorite. Where's that? North Carolina State Wolfpack plus 2.5 on the road at Notre Dame. Coach, got to play on this?
No play. Notre Dame, though, they do play scrappy, man. Especially at home. NC State, they got a lot of injuries. They top guys, they still out, huh? For NC State.
Yeah, Daniels. Let me pull it up. I think Daniels is their top guy, if I'm not mistaken. But they are facing some injuries. Let me see a second.
If I don't have a play for this, but if I were to make a lean, I'd probably do Notre Dame money line. But this is a scary game. I tell you what though, if I was to do any kind of lean for this play, I'd do Notre Dame first half because they play pretty good in the first half.
Right. LJ, you got anything?
Nope. Y'all doing all the first games and I ain't got no plays on. So, but if I did have a lead, I'm going opposite. I would go with NC State. I see they won 4 straight. They're averaging 9 steals a game. So that lets me know they play good defense. You know, they in the passing lanes, you know what I'm saying, very active. So and Notre Dame has lost 3 straight. But they all been on the road. So like Coach say, they may play better good at home. You know, I haven't been following this team, but looking at the numbers, they're horrible on the road. So maybe they can bounce back at home and get this win. But as far as me, I'm staying away. I have no play on this game at all.
This is a game that I actually do have a play on, and PJ, yeah, you was right. Devon Daniels is one of the leading guards on the team. 16 points a game, but he's only played 12 games, so they've missed him the majority of the season anyway. I'm not exactly sure when he got hurt, but he's been missing. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 guards that have played more games than Devon Daniels this season, and I feel like Allen and Hayes can pick up the slack. They're the next two leading guards. They're gonna have to pick up the slack along with Braxton Beverly. I just don't trust this Notre Dame team. I don't even think they're inconsistent. I just think they're not a good team personally. And the Wolfpack right now, they're probably one of the hottest teams in the conference, along with Clemson, ACC. They're currently ranked 10th, so they're still fighting for a spot. I believe both these teams are. I don't know if they're going to get in, but I just think the NC State Wolfpack is a better team. I'm actually on the money line for NC State, even without Daniels. I still think they can go into Notre Dame and get it done. They are on a 3-game win streak, a losing streak. So, I guess they're due for a win at home. What other spot to get it at?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just don't trust this team. And North Carolina State just went on the road and beat a very good Virginia team. They beat a terrible Wake Forest team, but still blew them out on the road, and then beat a very good Pittsburgh team by 1 point on the road. So they can go on the road and win. Actually beat that Pitt team twice because they just beat them at home 65-62 in another close-scoring game. So I look at the Wolfpack to keep it going. I do think it's a close game. I took the money line, video purposes. I think we can still rock with that money line. So I'm gonna give the 2.5 record week basis. I personally took the money line. Um, I wanted the money. I want that plus. That plus money just looked too good for me for a team that I think is going to win outright.
Yeah.
So for them purposes, I am on the money line. Am I frozen? LJ, you still got me?
Yeah, I
I
got
think
you.
I'm froze up. All right. Feels like I froze up. But
No,
you
you
still
good.
got me.
Yeah, you good.
Okay. Cool. That's cool. But it's froze on my line is the problem. Because I'm not seeing anything. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Let me come right back. I don't know what's going on. Because of coach.
Nah, man, it's Facebook is acting up right now. I just got an alert. Can you hear me?
Ah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Man, this play right here, I kind of did he go over the extra factions or whatever?
No, he ain't got a chance to yet.
I don't know what's
So
going on.
while we wait for him,
I'm here. I saw a post that said something about the Facebook comments. We might not be able to see them. They're
Yeah,
having
coach
StreamYard.
just said Facebook's acting up.
Yeah, they're having technical difficulties. So Jalen, what's up, Jalen? My boy, he said Clemson money line. We are about to cover that game, sir.
Disagree.
Well, we will get into it. Yo, Patrick Brown, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Appreciate you tuning in to the show. So let's keep it moving. Last game we left out on was NC State. I took NC State plus 2.5. The rest of the guys passed. So I guess I'm on that one solo. Personally, I took them on the money line. They can go to Notre Dame and win without Daniels. But with that said, bam. Let's keep this show on the road. The next game we got is Maryland versus Northwestern. Maryland has been a very hot team. I think they're the winners of 4 straight, if I'm not mistaken.
5
straight. Yeah, I knew it was up there. They've been balling lately. Let me bust down these actual factuals real quick if I can find the freaking Maryland game. Maryland. Minnesota, Mizzou. I don't see the Maryland line. They still got the lines up? Am I tripping? Northwestern, Mississippi.
What you on our chart?
Now. Yep, there we go. Got it.
Okay.
All right. Injury report. No injuries on the Maryland side. Northwestern. No injuries on the Northwestern side. We have a full ball game. So let's bust down some of these actual factuals. Maryland, they are 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games. The total has gone under in 8 of Maryland's last 10 games. They are 5-0 straight up in their last 5 games. 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games against Northwestern. 5-0 straight up in their last 5 games against Northwestern. 5-0 ATS in their last 5 games on the road playing against who? Northwestern. 5-0 straight up in their last 5 games against an opponent in the Big Ten Conference. However, they are 3-9 ATS in their last 12 games when played in March. I'm sure that goes back through the last couple of years because March just started. Northwestern, 1-13 straight up in their last 14 games. 0-5 straight up in their last 5 games. 1-9 straight up in their last 10 games this season. The total has gone under in 4 of Northwestern's last 5 games. They are 2-4 ATS in their last 6 games when played in March, and the total has gone over in 4 of Northwestern's last 6 games when played on a Wednesday. We have Maryland on the road -4 to take on Northwestern. LJ, you got to play for me on this one?
Yes, I do, sir. I'm
Talk to Mike.
taking Maryland -4, as you just mentioned. 5 straight wins. And it's only been one opponent in those 5 wins that scored 60 points, and that was Nebraska.
I don't know how
They
that
got
happened.
5 players.
It's awful.
All their players starting five is averaging double figures. The sophomore Hakeem Harper shooting 46% from the field, and also they got the backcourt guy Eric, what's his name? Ayaye, whatever his name is,
I'll
averaging
get to it. Give me a
15.
second.
He's averaging 15 points. Last game he scored. Last two games he just scored 20 plus points. So, as far as Northwestern, they're at the bottom of the Big Ten, man. They lost 4 out of the last 5. There is no way that they are going to beat Maryland tonight. So, that being said, I'm on Maryland all day, minus the 4. Book it.
Got you locked in. Coach, you got anything for me on the Maryland Northwestern, Maryland minus 4, sir?
Coach having internet issues over there.
Now he in that barbershop.
You need a hot spot.
Like a motherfucker. What you got for me, Coach? Nothing.
Can't hear him.
You got your mic muted?
You can't hear him.
Can't hear you. You might want to go out and come back in.
Yeah.
I need to say, man, my beard's too big.
You might as well go and give yours.
Yeah. Go on and come back in, Coach, and holler at us when you get in. Yeah, you choppy. I'm with you, LJ. This is another play that I took.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Hey,
I got you.
if you can hear me, no play.
I got you.
Nope, I'm trying to add Mikey. Can you add Mikey in the mix?
Yeah, I got him.
He's in the queue.
Damn, man. What's going on,
Over. What's going on?
I'm sitting here waiting.
Everybody's here now.
Trying to give a nigga my pick and shit.
All right, so you heard the lineup for the game? You heard everything?
Yeah, I like Maryland because Maryland can afford to lose this game. If they lose this game and the next game, they probably end up in the play-in situation. Mm-hmm. So this is a big game for them. I think they're the better defensive team, so I'm gonna roll with them.
Yeah, and as I was saying before you jumped in, I agree with both of y'all. I agree that they need this game to continue to try to get in, because I don't think they're in currently. Are they? Do either one of y'all think? I don't know if anybody's been keeping up with.
They're
definitely on the bubble.
Yeah, they're on the bubble.
And so, like you said, they need to keep winning. They are winners of 5 straight. And like LJ said, this Northwestern team is at the bottom of the Big Ten. If you can't keep a win streak going against this team, you probably don't deserve to be in the fucking tournament.
For real.
Yeah.
So, like you said, I think if they lose one of these next 2 games, I agree with you, Mikey. Their tournament hopes are probably out unless they win like the Big Ten tournament or something like that. Or they might find themselves in the play-in. So I'm on Maryland. I think they cover this 4 easily. I think they continue to win streak. Northwestern just got a good win. You know how sorry teams, they get their one good win. We can get rid of that. They're due for a win shit. They're happy and let them go on about the rest of their season. I was gonna say Maryland, dang. Take Maryland. Take Maryland. Minus the 4. That puts us all on Maryland except the coach. Coach had a pass on this play, but 3 of us are all on Maryland. That boy said Chester. That boy Chester say take Florida State game to go over. We're gonna talk about that in open mic, man. Any games y'all got that y'all want us to cover that we don't hit today, please chop it up and bring it up in open mic, man. We definitely will jump on it and give our opinions about it. With that being said, let's keep it moving here. See, the next game we have on today's docket is probably one of the biggest games of the night. I think so. Creighton against Villanova. very big game tonight. Let's jump. Let's find it. Creighton and Nova. That spread is at Creighton +5. The total is at 146.5. Injury report. Creighton. Can't say this guy's name. Andronikasvili. I was close. There we go. Andronikasvili tripping. Out for the season. Been out. Castellaris, questionable. Nova. Cosby Roundtree's out indefinitely. I think he's been out as well. Creighton, 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games. 4-8 ATS in their last 12 games against Villanova. 3-11 straight up in their last 14 games against Villanova. Creighton is 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games on the road. The total has gone under in 5 of Creighton's last 6 games when playing against Villanova. 7-2 straight up in their last 9 games. 6-1 ATS in their last 7 games when playing as an underdog. Say that one more time, man, in case the boys didn't hear that. 6-1 ATS against the spread in their last 7 games when playing as an underdog.
That's Creighton?
Creighton.
Okay.
Villanova, 13-3 straight up in their last 16 games. 8-0 straight up in their last 8 games at home. 7-3 straight up in their last 10 games this season. 12-6 ATS in their last 18 games in March. 4-2 ATS in their last 6 games when played on a Wednesday. The total has gone over in 8 of Villanova's last 12 games against an opponent from the Big East, and the total has gone over in 9 of Villanova's last 13 games. Creighton +5 at Villanova. LJ, do you have anything on this game?
I didn't make an official play on this game, but for the video purposes, I'm gonna ride with Creighton +5. The last 5 games, they're 4-1. They played Villanova February 13th and beat them by 16. They are a very good road team. They're 7-3 on the road. They didn't win 4 straight. As far as Villanova, they're 8-0 at home. So they play good at home. Creighton plays good on the road. So this is a clash of the Titans right here. So, but the last 3 games, Creighton has averaged 77. Villanova's averaging 70. So I'm going to take Creighton +5. That's my video play. All my money's tied up, so I can't make an official play. But as far as the video, Creighton +5.
Gotcha. Mikey, got anything on this hole?
It's gonna be, man. This is really gonna be a good matchup.
I agree.
This might be the best matchup of the night.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Might be.
Like LJ said, Creighton already beat them early this year. Villanova definitely looking for some get back. Villanova hasn't lost at home. All their losses have either been on the road in a neutral setting.
Yep.
So you got a good road team going against a dominant
good home team.
I think this game is gonna go back and forth. It's gonna go down to the wire. So therefore, I have to take Creighton with the +5.
Yep. Coach, I see you back, dog. What you got for us out the barbershop?
Yeah, man. First off, man, let me apologize to the people. You your brothers gotta get chopped up sometimes in the hood. You gotta go early because stupid shit be happening during the once it gets past 5 o'clock when everybody get off. So I do apologize. But to this game, so I've been following the Big East. Villanova came out like some dogs, and they just hit a bump in the road. Creighton, another team that came out on fire. Creighton actually beat these guys earlier this year. at the home
Right.
team. But right now, man, I believe Villanova has to definitely make a statement because the last couple of games haven't been looking too good. For instance, I know you probably went over it. I forgot who they played last, but they had no business losing to that team. You know,
Butler.
Xavier.
Was it
okay,
Xavier or
Xavier
Butler?
Oh, Butler. Villanova's
Butler,
Butler. Yeah.
Butler
Butler.
had no
No
business.
business.
Butler had no business being on the court with them. But I do like Villanova to bounce back, get their shit together today. Creighton, this team, I've been seeing them every game. You know, they'll play good the first half, terrible second half. Play terrible first half, play good in the second half. So what we need tonight in order for Villanova, which is my official play, already locked in, we need Villanova to come out on fire in the first half. Because Creighton's going to play good in one of those halves. I need Villanova to get back on that dog shit to where once they up by 10, 15, they don't let they foot off the gas. They keep the starters in till about 30 seconds left in the game. That's what we need for tonight. I'm taking Villanova -5 to lock in.
All right, Villanova -5. I agree with you as far as Villanova needs to get back to being Villanova, and this is a perfect place for them to do it against a class team, a good conference team. They're undefeated at home. They're at home. It's a get-up game. There's no reason for them to not be up for this game. But I think 5 is just too many points. I think Villanova wins this game. I think it's more of like a 3-point game, 2-point game. I think 5 is just a little bit too much for me, especially I get the revenge factor. They lost to them. I think how much was it by LJ? I know you said the
16.
score. Right, 16 double-digit points.
They
That's
gave
definitely,
they gave 86 points.
and that's definitely, I don't see that happening again. Especially not to Nova on the road. But I think Nova gets the win. But I can't take it. I can't lay the 5. I think it's too many points against a good Creighton team. Creighton team has been playing really well. They just got a loss, so that's cool. You know, get the loss out the way. You just won 4 straight. Let's get back on it. Both of these teams are coming off a loss, so I expect the effort and energy to be high tonight. Like Mikey said earlier, it should be one of the bigger games tonight. Certainly, I expect it to be one of the most entertaining games tonight. I'm on Creighton plus the 5. Nah, Jalen, we haven't done Clemson Syracuse yet. We're going to do that in the open mic. It's the next game, not the next game, but the game after that. Then we'll jump into it. We got one more game. Go ahead, Mikey.
For clarification, I'm saying Villanova gave up 86 points, I think, in their first meeting to Creighton.
To Creighton, yeah, I think it was 80 something to. I mean, it was 16 points. So
yeah,
whatever the hell it wasn't close.
So basically, they're gonna have to make adjustments defensively because if not, then Creighton can put up some points. So we'll see.
I kind of like that play. Patrick Brown. I like that. Villanova first half, coming back at home after a loss, coming out. I like that.
Yeah, I was like, I was gonna say I like that. I like to play too, Pat Brown.
Yeah, I might have to look at that. I might have to ride with that one. That's not a bad play. I like the spot. It's a good spot. Coming off a loss at home, 8-0 at home. Got to come with it. -2.5. What's that? -2.5. Yeah, I like that. Come on, baby.
That's a solid play.
So
I was eyeing that. I was eyeing that big time. I was looking at that tough, but I got to get it, man. After last night, after that Lakers debacle, I got to get it. So I just took the full game.
Yeah, the Lakers, huh?
Who had the Lakers?
Coach, I think Coach just said after that Lakers debacle.
Yeah, he did the Lakers live betting.
Oh yeah, he told me. We talked about it earlier. The Lakers live bet. And you know what? In the chat, I put in our personal chat. I took the Suns.
Yeah.
Money line.
Yeah.
That's actually though. We'll talk about that in the
I took the over. They had that shit at 215.5.
I got
that shit was so.
We gonna talk about that.
And Booker got ejected.
And Booker got ejected.
I don't know how they hung on and won, but
Lakers too short-handed, man.
Yeah, they are.
Lakers only had
I got a lot to say about NBA yesterday. That shit pissed me off.
Well, we can do that for the next show.
Yeah, we'll touch on NBA in about 30, 40 minutes here.
Hey,
all right.
Hey,
that shit,
I was on the phone with Coach last night during the game. This how you know the Lakers shorthanded. He was like, man, who this nigga out here on the court with the afro, man? He fucking up.
Hey, Jones, yeah, I ain't never heard of him either. Who was that? For real. And when you know when Jared Dudley gets ticked, it's bad.
Hey, if Dudley getting playing time, then you know you lost. Yeah. He only getting in if it's a blowout.
Yeah.
Or the team is short. So if you see Dudley playing, you probably lost. The Lakers lost.
Throw the towel in.
Yeah, you see that nigga Dudley, yeah, you might as well don't even watch the rest of that. Just know you lost. Damn, this nigga Dudley in the game. I know I lost. Nigga got to be getting ass beat.
What happened to Trez? Did he get hurt?
Who?
Trez didn't come back in the game.
Oh, Trez.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even watch the game, bro. I was pissed because we'll talk about it on the NBA show. I had a bad day in NBA, dog. A real bad NBA.
Man,
and that was my last game.
With the afro trying to play the 5, dog. That nigga was trying to take on the poster. I'm like, come on, bro. Who is this nigga, man?
It was bad.
This dude? Nah, but the Suns at the Booker got ejected. They were playing mad. That's all that was. They was pissed off and they was playing bad, and they came together.
That was the worst.
I'm like, bro, who are these people? And LeBron didn't care, but I mean, y'all can say that for the Lakers. Nigga had an afro.
We'll bust that down.
Who is this guy?
Nigga with a pro, huh? Like, I ain't never seen this nigga with a pro. Fuck this nigga come from.
That was getting some minutes too. Like he was getting minutes when they was on down by 2. He was getting minutes. Like him and Dudley was in that hole.
Out, man.
Yeah, they was in that second quarter.
They was they was in that hole like they was a part of regular rotation.
But hey, when you ain't got Gasol, you ain't got Kuzma, hey, what else can you do?
Yeah. You're right. I don't. You know what? To be honest with you, because I think they play the Kings tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I kind of think they chalked that game up before it even started.
Probably so.
I think they chalked that game up.
So that means they gonna smash tonight.
But all right, I'm gonna chill on the NBA. We got another show for that.
All right, let's go. Let's get back to college, man. The last game on our docket before we get into open mic, we have the UCLA Bruins going on the road to take on the Oregon Ducks. That line has gone up a point. It is currently at -5. The total is at 135. Injury report. UCLA, Hill out indefinitely. Smith out for the season. Smith has been out with a knee injury, so he's been out, if I'm not mistaken. Oregon, Dante, not that Dante, the other Dante. Not the Dante everybody thinking. Not the starter, the guard, the center. Out for the season.
Duarte.
UCLA. Yeah, not Duarte, not him, not the guy. UCLA 2-9 ATS in their last 11 games, 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games, 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games against Oregon, 4-2 straight up in their last 6 games against Oregon, 1-6 ATS their last 7 games on the road, 1-5 straight up in their last 6 games when playing on the road against Oregon, 2-8 in their last 10 games this season, 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games in the Pool 12 conference. Oregon, they are 8-1 straight up in their last 9 games, 18-2 straight up in their last 20 games at home, 5-1 straight up in their last 6 games. The total has gone over in 12 of Oregon's last 18 games in the Pac-12 conference. Oregon is 13-0 straight up ATS in their last 13 games when played in March. 4-2 ATS in their last 6 games when playing as a favorite. You didn't know he was outside? No. I'm sorry, my son snuck outside.
He's in the water again.
He snuck outside.
Yeah, this nigga walked right past me and I didn't see this nigga. Then outside playing in the water, my wife just said, "Everybody, get your ass in the house." All right, man. Oregon Ducks at home defending the UCLA Bruins. Oregon -5. Coach, you got anything on this one?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I do. Say, man. Hey, man, say, man. Take them Ducks. Take them Ducks. -5.
Yes.
Ducks -5. Okay.
What I don't care what the play is for second half. Take them Ducks, official play second half. Because they whooping their ass on the second half. T don't have that line, but they whooping ass. They are undefeated in the last almost 10 games in the second half. UCLA's young. Okay. They kind of get I saw them against Colorado. I saw that entire game. They got bullied around underneath the paint. I like Oregon. Duarte's going off the chain right now. I like Oregon -5, but official play. But take that second half no matter what. Official plays.
No
2
matter
official
what.
plays. Full game. In the second half. Yeah. Money.
Ducks second half. Hova, Mikey, the Reaper. What you got?
Man, hey, so what time? This is a late night game, huh? Pac-12 normally play.
Pac-12.
So
late night game. This is either chill. This is either chill for the night or let it all ride.
Yeah. I love the Pac-12, man.
I hate the fucking Pac-12.
Man, look, Oregon been good at home. I think they only lost 2 games all year. My only thing is that UCLA, they can get to the free throw line. They one of the top teams in the country in regards to getting to the free throw line, and they can shoot the 3-pointer pretty good. Oregon has problems against the 3-pointer. Now, the UCLA guard, their guards pretty much dominate their offense. You know what I'm saying? So they are a guard-oriented team. So is Oregon going to be able to defend them? That's going to be the question at hand. For me,
right.
I think Oregon. I think most likely Oregon will protect home court, but with 5 points though, I think that's just too much. So I'm gonna take UCLA +5.
UCLA +5. LJ, I hear you over there. What you got for me?
Hey, I'm riding with Coach, man. I've been watching Oregon ever since he put it out there that them boys ball in the second half. So I'm definitely riding Oregon -4.5. As we just said, though, both of these teams are 1 and 2 in the Pac-10. UCLA,
right?
They won 4 out of their last 5, averaging 71 points. Oregon has won 3 in a row, 4 out of their last 5, averaging 70 points. They won 4 straight at home, but the key thing to me, UCLA is 1-4 in their last 5 games on the road. So
Yes, they are.
and far as the play of Oregon, they got 2 players averaging 17 points. So those are some big numbers in my opinion. And like I said, I saw them the other night when Coach put it out there. I like how they play. They're aggressive, you know what I'm saying? They hit the boards, you know. And I'm riding with Oregon tonight for sure. Like you say, first half and money line. And the -4.5. Whatever you want to do. Oregon all day. Put your chips to the table.
Push them all in on Oregon, huh?
Push them into the table, man.
All right. I personally don't have a play on this game, but I'll give out my show purposes, because I think I'm gonna jump on this game depending on how my night goes, and I know what my play will be. So I'll give out my opinion on it. I line myself up with the coach and with LJ. I'm definitely on Oregon second half, whatever that play is, because I've been hearing the coach talk about that whole the last couple games, and then LJ followed it last week or their last game and told me it hit. So I'm probably going to jump on that for sure, like Coach said, no matter what it is. But once I look deeper into the numbers, Oregon is 10-2 at home, whereas UCLA is 5-5 on the road. They're 11-0 at home.
Yeah,
but they're 5-5 on the road. Oregon 16-3 as a favorite, and UCLA they're 1-2 as a dog. Oregon is 6-6 at home ATS. UCLA is 3-7 ATS on the road. So just like I said, taking a deeper dive into the analytics. And Oregon has been hot lately. I like how Deontay, how you say his name? Durante? How you say it, Coach? Duarte? Whatever.
Yeah.
However you say it. Yeah, that guy.
Chris Duarte.
Yeah, Chris Duarte. So I like Oregon minus the 5. I think they cover. I think this, like Kiko said, this UCLA team is young. They're inconsistent and they don't know how to win on the road. And so for me, that's enough for me to jump on the Oregon bandwagon. I think it'd probably be close first half, and then Oregon hopefully runs off in the second half. So those. Go ahead, Mike. You got something else to say?
Hey, this is an opportunity for UCLA to win their first conference title since 2013. So,
yeah, well, hopefully they get another chance next year, because I don't think it needs to be this year.
They're at top right now. So
yeah, Oregon. Well, earlier Oregon was hurt. They had a lot of injuries, and then I think they got COVID. They had a pause, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. I think that's what happened. But I think Oregon's going to come back and win this conference. But like I said, I hate the Pac-12, bro. So anybody following me, man, take my Pac-12 bets with a grain of salt, because I hate the Pac-12. Football a little bit, I cut for it a little bit better, but I just hate the Pac-12. They suck. They're soft. Yeah, I just can't do it. But we had a couple commenters wanted to know about some of the other games that we do not have on the docket. I guess that boy LJ had to take a break. So let's talk about, obviously, one of the most intriguing games on the night is Clemson at Syracuse. That line is currently. Oh, that game started. Wow. I know the game started, but that game started. It's currently Syracuse 13, Clemson 10. The line was Clemson plus 1.5, though.
Yeah, that's why they were trying to get that play
Get it
right
before
then
the
and there.
game started. I didn't know that.
I took I've been riding with Syracuse, but I had a little free play, so I threw it on Clemson because Clemson's on a 5 or plus more win streak right now. So
Yep.
I jumped on that.
Yeah. I was actually thinking of riding with Clemson, but I didn't want to buck Syracuse after they just whooped my ass against Notre Dame when I took them a couple days ago. So, very intriguing game, but I actually stayed off this game. I wanted to go Clemson. I'm sorry. I wanted to go Syracuse, but I just didn't have the nuts to do it. I didn't have the nuts to fade Clemson. They're on like a 5-game winning streak, but I didn't want to fade. I didn't want to fade Syracuse either because they just popped my ass against North Carolina like 2-3 days ago or whenever that was. So was a stay away from me. Very close game. That's why the line's at 1.5. Too close for comfort for your boy. Honestly, I couldn't determine the side. So that's personally why I left it off on my slate. Any other games anybody want to talk about? I heard somebody mention Miami, Florida. Anybody got any thoughts on that? Miami, Florida, Mizzou. We got somebody in the comments. I took Clemson money line. Yeah, that boy Jalen say he took Clemson money line. LJ says, add me back. Shit, I didn't see you there, man. I didn't see you there. Right. There you go. LJ, we just did Syracuse Clemson. Started already. But okay. Well, all right. That was quick. Not sure what happened. Why is it kicking them out?
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I got you back. I don't know why I keep kicking you out, but we're at an hour. Maybe that's why. It kind of trips when we get to an hour. But we just finished discussing Syracuse, Clemson. The game just started 10-13. I didn't have a play. It was too close to call. I wanted to take Syracuse, but I was too scared to fade Clemson. They're on like a 5-game winning streak. But I didn't want to fade Syracuse because they just popped my ass against North Carolina. So
yeah, I had a play on this game.
You do have a play. Okay, go ahead. Who you got?
I took Syracuse. They 12-1 at home. Only loss they had was against Pittsburgh back in January 6th. Clemson is on 5 straight wins on the road. They got 1 win on the road, and that was against Wake Forest. And we all know they're terrible. So, Buddy Boham, is that the coach's son? That's Jim Boeheim's son?
Yep.
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
Sir.
Averaging 20 points over the last 5 games.
That's crazy.
I saw the way that they beat North Carolina the other night. So I'm going to ride with Syracuse tonight. I took the, -2.5? Yeah. I'm on Syracuse tonight.
Last I saw that game, it was 10-13 first half. Update 11-13. 5:48 left in the first half. Oh, very low scoring game.
Yeah. So yeah, I ride with Syracuse. So now I also got one more play.
Go ahead, give it out.
Utah. I took Utah over who they playing? Let me see. Utah's playing.
I got it.
Oregon State. Right playing Oregon State. The last time they played, Oregon State beat them, and I'm thinking the revenge factor in this game. The guy Mikael Gentrin, he's back and forth overseas. I think he plays for the national team in his country. So
you do that? Oh, the national team. Yeah,
he plays for their national team. I think he's from France or something like that. So he was gone the last time these two teams played. So I think he's very important. He's an elite defender, and he shoots 60%, 63% from the field. So that being said, Utah -4 is what I took. So those are my official plays.
I got 5.5 right now for that Utah.
Well, I got them at 4.
Yeah, but for the video
Hey,
purposes,
Clipper.
are you giving it out at 5.5?
Yeah.
Clipper, are you referring to the game yesterday? He said Illinois though.
Yeah, he got to be talking about Illinois yesterday.
Yeah, I think
How about
Hey,
Clipper?
yeah, hey man, Illinois made a statement. Them guys
Did they?
Frazier and Miller.
Was that a statement? Was that a statement or a Michigan letdown?
No, that shit was a statement.
Statement from the gate, huh? They came out from
From
the
the
gate.
gate. I took Illinois +9 second half.
Yeah,
That was so easy.
it was no return.
Yeah, it was no return.
Yeah.
It was over. That's what I say, Clipper. That was just a off game for Michigan. That's what we're talking about now. Was it
That shit was
off
a
game for
way off
Michigan?
game. That shit was a way off game.
Yeah, it was something, man. I don't know. They definitely didn't show up. I don't know if I'm not saying Illinois might not be the better team, but they're not that much better than Michigan. Like, I don't think they go and do that again. But shit, that shit wasn't even close, dog. Like, I think Michigan just got shocked, bro. When they got down, they were just shell shocked, bro. And Illinois had all the momentum.
Clipper, I was thinking about you, big dog.
Because he told us.
I was like,
he told us yesterday.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
Look, I did some live betting. I took Illinois +9. Remember, and then I did the over. So check this out. And this is a good transition in the open mic. Really, y'all want to go ahead and
yeah, go ahead.
Transition that. All right, so okay. I Illinois came out in the second half. They blazing. So I'm already like, all right, I got this. But of course, I want to win 500 more, so I need the over. So I think Juwan Howard's son plays for Michigan, right? I think he has a son that plays for them. When y'all get a chance, look up the roster.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now for you.
I think he has a son that plays for them.
Yes, he does.
Okay. So check this out.
Jace Howard, that's his name.
Okay. He goes to the line. I need the over. He misses both free throws. I'm like, okay. Yo, man, is one of the best college basketball players ever. He was a decent NBA player. I think he made the All-Star team before. It's like, dude, you should have missed both of them. I was so heated up. Luckily, with 7 seconds,
but you end up hitting that hole, right?
I hit it, but not because of him. Because they ended up fouling the white dude at the end of the game from the white dude for the other team or whatever, and he ended up hitting both free throws. So that's how I hit it. So that was nerve-wracking right there, bro. Like, man. I'm like, dog, the coaches, as soon as I heard that was like Juwan Howard's son, I'm like, okay, yeah, he the coach's son, you know.
He gonna make them hoes.
Yeah, he missed both. I was like,
he should have been playing. He only averages 3 minutes. Like,
yeah, they put him in at the end. It was at the end.
Oh, okay. 0.9 points. He averages 0.9 points.
Yeah, it was at the end.
Man, I luckily I didn't have any plays in that game altogether.
Yeah,
because my money was tied up, and once I just saw, it was tied up because of that Baylor game. No, not Baylor. Because I did Baylor, then I did a rolling up with Arkansas, and then I did a stupid ass Xavier, but I still had something left.
Don't talk about Xavier.
Once I saw how it was, I was like,
I think LJ had about a 10-team parlay. Only thing lost was Baylor. Was Xavier.
Hey, They fucked me so bad, man.
Hey,
And
what
look,
you would have hit for though?
huh?
What you would have hit for if Xavier
I
won?
would have hit 1,400.
Ooh.
I would have hit 1,400, man. And look, Baylor was scary too because they was down, and I'm over here sweating. You see what I'm saying? And luckily it went into overtime because it looked like they was gonna lose that game.
Yeah,
For
them
real.
refs,
Hey,
them
hey,
refs was tripping.
hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. So look, I had a successful day yesterday. I ended up cashing out 1K, right? Look, check this out though. If Baylor loses that game, I'm 0.
Done bun.
Yes.
Done bun. Hey, so not to cut up your mic short, but we got to do the NBA video. I only got about an hour before I have to go to track practice. So everybody that's joining in the show, y'all give us like 10, 15 minutes. We're going to come back, talk about NBA, take a little break, and set up the show. We're going to talk NBA, go over everything that happened yesterday, go over a couple games today, and we're going to be right back. LJ, I know you coming back. Mike, you coming back for NBA?
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Yes. P, Coach, coming back for NBA?
Nah, I gotta work out, B-dog. It's time to work out. Gotta sweat.
I hear you. I got track practice after this, so
I got a B-day next month. I'm trying to look right. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get
right.
I'm trying to walk into the strip club and have a
trying to get right for them little hoes.
All right, fellas. 15 minutes. We'll be back. I'm gonna set everything up. I can't get right for nobody. My girl, I'm married, so all my get right is for myself. And I guess, cause she gonna love me if I get fat or anyway. She stuck. She ain't going no fucking way.
Already.
Hey, that's the real love when you be like, it don't matter what happened. Good nigga, like, yeah. And she ain't worried and you ain't worried. It's like, fuck it, I love you. Yeah, that's that real shit.
I was like, I'm getting fat. She was like, I like you with an extra pound. All right,
you trying to get some motivation to do something. She like, nigga, I like the way.
I like, all right. All right, man. 10 minutes, people. We'll be back with the NBA's picks before the game starts and set everything up. 5 or 10 minutes. We'll be right back. All right, Coach, man. Get a workout in.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Give me 10 minutes.
About to go?
Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems. We gon'